France. We are here for the new video, my new single with Futbolr, the superstar from your country, Jamaica.
Yes.
And don't forget that I'm a footballer since I'm young. I was in '78 in Argentina. I play football since I'm very, very, very young.
Wow.
And
so now talking about football, obviously the World Cup. We rooting for France or Argentina?
Argentina.
Yeah.
Lionel Messi is a superhero for sure.
Now, with Maradona being a coach, man, you think he's the right person to lead?
Yeah, well, you know, I don't really know.
Yeah,
you know, I love people who enjoy to play.
Yeah,
now there is a lot of money in the football,
and
I think money killed the passion sometimes. So when I see Lionel Messi, when I see Ronaldinho, the Brazilian, the Argentine, you know, even if they are well paid, they smile when they play.
Yeah, you're still loving the game.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's what football is about, is people who have the passion, not necessarily to be the best player, but you have the passion and love for the game.
And very important.
Just like how you have the love for the music. You know?
For sure.
Yeah. Now you're here in New York City, how long are you here for?
Yeah, I'm here for 1 week.
Okay.
Just to shoot the video during 2 days, and then Flushing Meadow, sightseeing.
Oh,
nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now, what's the next show you have coming up?
Next show is in France.
Okay.
Yeah, France. I play sometimes in France, you know, twice a year in Paris. Yeah.
Great stuff.
Okay guys, I'm Bob Sinclar from France, and I am a footballer.
My name is Miss KSYN. Repping New York City, BX to the fullest. Yes, on the set of Bob Sinclar featuring Sean Paul video. It was great so far. This is day like 4 so far. Wow. I think I did yesterday and today, and I know they did 2 days before that. So just had to get it in real quick.
Is it the first time you working with Sean, or?
No, actually I'm one of his dancers.
Okay.
You know, everybody knows, you watch all his videos, he always has the same dancers all the time.
Yes.
You know, and they switch it out, so I go on tour with him sometimes. Basically I work with him a lot, so basically. It's going good, you know, on the road.
Traveling the world, huh?
Yes. He was my first trip to Africa, which is great. My second trip to Africa, which is great. I'm going on the 3rd to Zimbabwe. So
when is that trip?
That's actually going to be on the 3rd, this weekend.
Wow.
So be out there
for Labor Day weekend.
Yes, we come back on Labor Day.
On Labor Day.
Yes.
Talk about the New York swag in terms of how it helps you in dancing, and you dancing reggae music. Obviously, not being from Jamaica, how was that transition? What got you into that?
Actually, his choreographer, Tanisha Scott. Basically, I've been dancing since I was small, since I was 5. You know, started out in ballet, then went to African, modern, and fell in love with hip hop. But you know, when you're born in New York, it's a melting pot, so you learn almost every single thing. So like, basically dance hall is what we do in the club all the time. When reggae come on, you wind your body up, and you do everything, you know? So like, the transition was a little bit simple because it was stuff that I learned, like of course through African and everything else like that. So to move my body like that would actually came naturally. So it was just, you know, just simmering it down and learning the ways of it. What's going on? It's your girl, Miss KSYN, and I am a footballer.
Hey yo, footballer left on the scene. Jean Paul keep it clean when he can. What you mean to see? Dirty, keeping it locked.
My name is Hype Williams, and I am the St. Albans Queens football.
Hi, what we doing today? Why we here?
Bob Sinclar, who through my friend Rodney, reached out, and they had a great record, and they thought I could be a part of it and do something visually that was going to complement what they were doing, you know, in terms of like their movement. And we all came together, and it's kind of like a combination of what's happening in new media and new music and techno and the dance hall stuff that we all love and grew up with.
The next question: were you a fan of, or did you know about Bob Sinclar before Rodney?
No, but see, I grew up in house music. Basically, half of my life I grew up in St. Albans. The other half I grew up in Chicago. So I was really well rooted in the original what house was before I went overseas, before I went to Europe. All the real Chicago guys are like people that I used to carry records for, and I was friends with. So my roots come from that. Like, so the whole house thing and how it spilled over to Europe and the UK, it really stemmed from like Indianapolis, Indiana, Chicago. That's where it comes from. Yeah. So it was a big fan of, you know, let's do something with him, but not knowing that I'm really, really like a house guy first. before anybody even knew what rap was on the global scale.
Yeah, I realized in the 80s, right? House was huge. Right?
Well, in Chicago, House, New York, they didn't have House was a Chicago Midwestern, and a European thing. It was not in New York. It was not in Miami. It was not in clubs anywhere else in the world. So I just happened to be a part of both cultures, and these guys don't even know that story. Yeah. So I kind of left out because I'm friends with Sean. Was involved with him at a young age, and
he was Control video, right?
Yeah. It just happened. No. Well, Sean was in the Belly movie. He was like Sean Paul and Vegas was.
Oh, they saw it.
They saw really the first big record they had that went mainstream other than the dancehall stuff they were doing. But anyway, that's how I met Rodney. That's how I met Bob.
Definitely. I mean, and like I said, we was here for the Bob Sinclar Sean Paul video. Hype did a great job. I mean, I've been on a lot of video sets, but Hype still holds that bar standing, man. It was good to see you back at work.
Well, everybody just has a good time. When everybody has a good time, they should wind up on camera somehow. Normally when there's shoots, any kind of shoots, whatever's happening behind the scenes happens to infuse itself into what happens. So sometimes you get good stuff, sometimes you don't. But everybody is enjoying themselves, from the people who just stop by and take a look to the people who are actually working. There's a real, genuine, good feeling involved, a good vibe involved. It spills out into the camera, and this shit always winds up a hit, not because of anything other than how much love everybody has for what they're doing, and for just being a part of anything. So that's what we have here.
But I think that's even making music as well. Creating that vibe in the studio. Same thing we making that.
It's organic. So what they do in the studio, the masters like Kanye's and the Jay-Z's and the people who really understand it, is they make magic happen. And it's organic and it just comes out. And what we do is the same thing. Luckily, we know how to create that magic. And we have great people. I don't have to do it by myself. I have like a whole team of people who support it and make it happen with me and for me. So we just get magic every time too, just like we do in the studio.
Now, that's a question in terms of talking about the film game and the video game. Has it changed?
I don't know. I'm not a part of it.
Yeah.
I feel like whatever we do it out of love. So whatever the fuck they're doing, it doesn't really have anything to do with that. It's not like a love. It's not love fest. Our shoots are always love fest. Long story short, I understand that you guys have football. I think it's a really
it's a soccer line called football.
No, it's a great idea. I think there's nothing been out from that area since Futbolr. Obviously, it's a great legacy that you follow, and not following their footsteps, but you really coming behind them and doing something equally as important.
And like I said, the proud moment to get a chance to see you work and get the chance to see what you do.
Thank you.
Right? It's official. Futbolr TV. Hype Williams, baby.
Futbolr TV, and good luck on everything.
Appreciate it. Doing.
Hey yo, I'm Sean Paul, and I'm a footballer, you see? Take it to them deep, dirty, yeah.